have a mid problem. And I'm standing up today, so you know I have something to say. Shadow, what do you have to say? Exactly. So I deleted my TikTok account a few years ago, probably 2.5, 3 years at this point. But I do watch a lot of YouTube. Obviously, I spend a lot of time on YouTube because I'm a YouTuber. And I spend a lot of time on YouTube and I watch a lot of videos that keep me up to date on the goings on of pop culture, what's going on in the world, what's trending on TikTok, you know, before it makes it to Instagram 20 years from now. And something that I started to notice is that we as a society, and really I can only speak on America, right? Because I'm American. We have become very black and white. And I'm not talking about race. I mean, we have very, very polarizing POVs. And I know what I'm about to say is going to sound a little bit cliche, but are we okay? As a society, as a whole, I am genuinely asking us if we are okay. Because at this point in time, I think every single one of us needs to actually go outside and touch some fucking grass. And to put it in TikTok terms, I fear we have lost the plot. Now, I'm sure there are a myriad of reasons that we are in this completely polarizing point in society. I, however, do think that somewhere along the line, whatever the reason is, people became afraid of being average or basically falling in the middle. People don't want to be average or middle because middle became mid, and mid has a negative connotation. Like someone could say, yeah, I saw that movie, it was mid, and then okay, now no one's gonna see it because that person thought it was mid. Or yeah, I think that celebrity is just mid. Like a few years ago there were think pieces going around about the fact that Margot Robbie is mid or she's a 7 or something, which whether or not you believe that, again, what is wrong with being in the middle? It is the middle for a reason. The fact of the matter and the reality is that most people are middle. Most people are average. And if you want to use the slang, by default, most people are mid. That's what middle and average means, is that it's the majority of people.
Yo, this right here is facts. At what point did we decide that mid means trash? Mid should be the middle, as in okay. It means it's all right. I don't understand why everybody started making mid mean trash all of a sudden. It does not mean this is garbage, never watch it, this is the worst thing ever. I don't know why they adapted to do that. It makes zero sense to me.
I really need y'all to go back to mean, median, and mode. Okay, if Johnny had 2 fucking apples, let's get it together, because literally the very definition of something being in the middle or average is that it is in the middle and it applies to the majority of people. By definition, you're probably mid. I'm probably mid. And the majority of people who will ever come across this video are probably mid. Over the last couple of years, really like the last 2 or so years, I've started going to the gym for the first time in my life. If you follow me on Instagram, it's pretty much the only thing I talk about is what workouts I'm doing, what gains I'm seeing. And I am seeing the gains. Don't come for me too much. I'm still a work in progress. God, the disrespect is crazy. All that to say, when the hell did gym modesty become a thing? If you are unfamiliar with gym modesty like yours truly was, it is this idea that mostly women have gone astray when it comes to what they wear to the gym. Sports bras and shorts are a thing of the past, and full-on underwear is in. In response to this, some women have gone the complete opposite route, and now gym modesty exists.
Nobody is talking about gym modesty, and it is hard. So here's what I follow when I go to the gym. I like to combine loose sweats with oversized tees. I've seen the cute workout sets, but you do not need to wear that to feel beautiful. People can think Adam Sandler, but at least I'm gonna be a cute and healthy Adam Sandler. Follow me, your modesty BFF, for more tips.
And as we go through this, please be reminded that this is simply a think piece, a brain dump, if you will. Not a critique on any of the groups of people that I'm ready to talk about. Not a political debate, simply a conversation. Y'all remember those, right? Hey y'all, it's Nate. Welcome back to my little corner of YouTube. Both you and the YouTube algo is gonna be like, girl, what the hell is this? This is not what you usually talk about. But I figure since it's in the realm of commentary, it's just not entertainment commentary, I'm staying in the same general idea of what my channel is about. When it comes to gym modesty and any other topic I'll be covering in this video, really the question that I'm posing is, what happened to the people in the middle? What happened to having an opinion that is neither extreme, just a comfortable middle ground? You are either a gym hoe or you are a modest Christian who never even shows her ankles unless it's to her husband. Two completely polarizing POVs. And there is literally no room for conversation about people who exist in the middle of that and just want to wear regular ass gym clothes to the gym. Because in the eyes of the modest people, they're going to automatically be put into the hoe category. And in the eyes of the people who are free and living life the way they want to and wearing underwear to the gym, those people are not seen as free enough and they should push it a little further.
I think there's been some miscommunication. I don't think this is the sports bra and shorts combo that people are having an issue with. Amazing body, but I think this is the combo people are struggling with. You know, this right here, this combo. I think this is what's making people uncomfortable.
If the world is so nuanced, why have we boiled everything down to these black and white polarizing opinions? I'm truly looking for an answer on how the hell we ended up here. One of the best things about this country is the fact that we have free speech. But another irony within this is that in an effort to protect our own free speech, we are trying to silence other people's free speech. Because the general consensus is there are only two sides and you better be on mine. How do you win in a conversation like that? There is no conversation nor room politically or otherwise for anything that exists within the middle. You can't pick and choose every little thing that everybody's gonna be for or against, so how can you put them into two extreme categories? Even when it comes to the conversation of income, aren't you guys tired of having this conversation? Because personally I am. I'm so drained from having a conversation of you better be an entrepreneur who makes 11 figures a year or you're brokey. Where is the room for the conversation about the people in the middle who do work 9 to 5s who can sustain them? And they're not rich, they're not wealthy, but they're doing good. They're not struggling. Nobody talks about them. In fact, not only do people not like to talk about them, but they've gone so far as to say people who have 9 to 5s are idiots because you should never want to work for somebody else.
I wasn't about to go work a job for somebody else. And I know you watching this, you feel the same way. There is something in your soul, something in your body that allowed you to come on here to start building your brand, creating content, offering products in order for you to build a business. I want you to follow that feeling and go more in, lean in more, commit more, take more risks, be fucking delusional in what is possible for you. There will be people on this app, people in your life, people that are closest to you, not understand what you are doing because they're not living your life. They only see 1% of your life. The vision that you have, it's your vision. You are the visionary. Go out and make it happen.
If everybody is an entrepreneur, who the hell is gonna work at your companies? I need to know. That is not how the world is designed for everyone to fit into one extreme or the other extreme. You're always going to need people who are in the middle, and you're always going to have people who are in the middle. Everybody does not want to be a CEO, and I really need y'all to come to terms with that. And if you're a woman, you better watch out, because you either better be a CEO or you're going to have to be a trad wife. You don't get to be anywhere in the middle. You don't get to stay home with your kids for a few years and then go back to work. No, you stay home forever or you work forever. No in between. I mean, Nora Smith completely came out of nowhere and started taking over. She's cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks from scratch, bitch. Who has all that time?
Ever since my toddlers saw fruit roll-ups at the store, they've been asking for them. So today when they asked for a snack, I decided to just make them some.
And when it comes to Nora, let me actually clarify my point. Y'all know that I love cooking. I really look forward to cooking for my future children and my husband in the future when I have some. And I also enjoy cooking from scratch. My problem is not that she does that and that she has made content out of that. My problem is the people who are saying, well, women have to be like her. They have to be stay-at-home wives, stay-at-home mothers. They have to make everything from scratch. They have to do these things. Or their only other option is to go be CEOs and make everything on their own. What about all the women who exist literally in the middle of that? Maybe they're not stay at home, but they do come home from work and they cook for their children. Or maybe they're not CEOs, but you know, they have a cute little job. One final area where I've seen this and I just want to touch a little bit on is skinny talk and body positivity and the whole entire fat acceptance movement. I know that over the last few years, fat acceptance and body positivity movement has been a huge topic of conversation, and we've made a lot of strides in that community and topics surrounding that community. Now, at the beginning of this year, we have, for lack of a better phrase, kind of fallen out of favor with that POV, except we didn't land in the middle of just be at a healthy weight for your height or a healthy weight for your age. Do you know where we went? We took it all the way over to skinny talk. Now, not only can you not be fat and accept that, but you can't be in the middle. You have to be overly skinny, almost unhealthily skinny. You are either big and therefore you agree with fat acceptance, or you're a skinny bitch and they don't even accept you into that, even though it's health at every size, which the irony in that. Or you are skinny talk slim, which if I'm being honest, I have been petite and small all my life, and I don't think skinny talk would even accept me. Cause hello? I am really not looking to argue if any of these things are fiction or fact. I'm simply here to pose a question. Are people gonna be allowed to exist outside of two major extremes without there being such a negative connotation surrounding it? Sometimes, and this is just me talking now, this isn't even really anything to do with the video. Sometimes I just wish that I lived in the world that I thought existed when I was a kid. I wholeheartedly believe that it is so easy. You don't have to be nice to everybody, but for everybody to just let people exist the way they want to exist without taking it to any kind of extreme. And sometimes it just pains me that we make things so difficult as humans. Anywho, I'm curious to know your thoughts on this. If you have any, make sure you drop them below. I think this actually might be the most controversial video that I've posted. And you want to know the irony in that? It's because I'm not picking a side. I am dead center. I have not picked a side about picking a side, if that makes sense. I refuse to pick a side about picking a side. I don't think people should be forced to pick two extremes of a side. Human beings and the world and society and America and your family and yourself, everything exists on a spectrum. And if more people just understood that, I really think we could be in a better situation, in a better state. Anyway, if this is your first time seeing me, I might have to actually encourage you not to subscribe because this is not my normal content. I mostly do entertainment and TV show commentary, so 9 times out of 10 I'm keeping it very light over here. Every once in a while when I really feel compelled to say something, I'll do social commentary, but the last time I did social commentary was on Black Girl and the Soft Black Girl aesthetic, and that was about 2 years ago, so it's not too often. And maybe I'll start doing more commentary on my channel, but again, I'm still in such early stages in my channel that I don't want to throw things off. My commentary on movies and TV is not going anywhere. That being said, I am a human that exists on a spectrum, and I have plenty of thoughts and ideas about plenty of things. And so long as I keep it in the commentary space, I think I should be good to go. I mean, Drew Gooden does it. I love Drew Gooden. He's so funny. One of the first YouTubers that I started watching, because I actually did not watch YouTube as a kid. I didn't have cable. Well, I didn't have cable either, but for a good bit of my childhood, I didn't have internet. So when people were hopping on YouTube, I didn't really listen. I didn't have access to all that. So actually, I'm fairly new to YouTube as a user and as a creator. And he's one of the first YouTubers that I found. I was like, this guy's fucking hilarious. He's so funny. All that to say, yeah, if you're looking for videos like this every week, probably not gonna happen because again, I just do it when I feel the need to. But if you still feel like subscribing, then shout out to you. I'll be here. I actually just got back from a break, so I'm officially back now with a hard-hitting video to post as my first video back, but we out here. Other than that, feel free to participate in the conversation below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. It's so weird doing my bye from way over here. Usually I'm like sitting right by the camera, but I'm like, I had to walk a mile to get up here. What's that song where the man be saying? And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 miles. I only know that song from like Family Guy or something. I don't really know the actual factuals of the song. I actually just got break from a back. What doing? What you doing? You got your boots on. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Is myriad the word myriad? Hey Siri, how do I pronounce myriad?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Okay, but girl, you didn't say it though. Nope, I can't go. I'm about to go on a rant.
Wake up in Pasadena. Nobody asked where we from. Cold-blooded conversation. ADD told me to run. Why he got too many coats? Cali got too many sons. Home with the famous and broke. Broken and lonely, a bunch.